You started with one, and you found the first one of the sevens you actually have to find.
I don't know what I'm about to say. I'm like, I don't know why I was about to say because there was like, oh yeah, we got seven left because there was nine. So we have seven of nine left. And
Nope.
I'm like, fuck,
You
no.
have six options remaining.
Okay.
So, which one of six do you want to go to next?
Well, if there's no since there's no particular order in these, how about just number three? I believe we did what 6 or 7 just now.
I don't think that we knew the numbers in character.
As in
Well,
character, they're not numbered; they're just randomly scattered.
can you remind us what the options were?
You don't know the options. You just see 6 points on a map.
Yeah, I know, but they each point on the map. I mean, obviously, one of the points on the map was the one in the water, which
You have 5 islands and a point in water.
oh,
I'm about
okay.
to say, about
I
to say,
vote
Bassini's
any
gonna
one of
point
the
her axe.
islands.
Yeah.
I could have sworn that there were like symbols on the map and stuff. Like we chose volcanoes.
Nope. Well, like they're very simple map designs. There was a little icon for a little, like mountain peak for a volcano, but you guys, but most of these other ones are just generic island.
Okay.
Um,
They have trees. Some of them have trees on them.
I'm about to say, Bassini will point her axe. I vote that we go in direction five.
What exactly is direction 5?
Well, since
Uh,
pointing her axe in that direction is one of our points in that direction.
She is pointing at the fifth option on the map.
Just
Well,
don't
I guess there we go then. I don't have a particular care other than to get these for the job to be done, and I guess encounter a Jinn, which
which we can beat up.
that's not the best idea, Vicini.
You sure?
Yes.
I mean, pretty sure it can be hit.
Well, yes, but then it could turn you into a fish. A small one.
Pretty sure a fish can still wield axes. Ooh, a barbarian fish. Barbara fish.
I'm sure you'll dominate all the other fish in the aquarium.
Yes. He gets it. On update.
Anyone else have an opinion, or are we going with number 5?
Uh,
whichever
best
one
option
does
we
not
have.
fall for water.
That's not number 5. Is not the water.
I'm cool with that. Unless y'all want to get the water one out of the way, in which case I will wait on the boat.
No, I'm okay with wherever wherever that island is.
Number five. There's things to punch there.
Oh no, this one was Attack of the Island. Who knows what the next one's gonna be?
We could have fought the island.
Oh yeah, but this could be like fighting the forest. Maybe there are
Ah.
vines and cacti that shoot needles at you.
I heard of that. How many hit points do we have? Do we have more than 999?
Between a lot of you, no.
No.
Well, could be worse. I heard legend once of a small goblin-like creature that carries with it a lantern, and if it gets near you, you die.
Hmm.
Arkin will move to set a course for the chosen destination. Based on the map and current rate of travel, your estimate, pending a survival check for navigational purposes, is an estimate of 2 days.
Weird.
I don't know why you rolled history.
I'm trying to see if I understand. Wait, no, that's right. I gotta re-roll it. Okay. No, I'm just trying to see if I know about this goblin thing.
Oh,
This one goblin thing that he's talking about.
Does anybody want to roll survival for navigating?
I can if
I-
no one does.
I can check, but I think that the character in this game is not good at that.
Lock-
Oh wait, yeah, I'm good at it. Sorry.
People want to roll together. You both can roll. We'll call it advantage, i.e., whoever rolls higher of the pair.
No,
I have
I'm
proficient.
good.
Must have survival +3. Must say 1d20 +3 +2d8.
I'm good at surviving, not so much navigating.
One sec. I will. Were we getting? So that's Raven rolling.
They Raven rolled. I don't know if anybody else was rolling.
Yeah, I'm going for it as well.
Okay, so Raven and Ohas are rolling. They are your navigators.
Okay.
That was actually not bad for roll 20.
Cast guidance. Of course.
Okay, so between the two of you, the higher roll is 23. Working with the map, you are able to set a course. It will be 2 days travel, so enjoy those long rests. Anybody who was suffering from the side effects of the battle with Zolvernok finally is free of that.
Yes.
Oh. God. You said what?
Anybody who was still under the long-term rest effects of the battle with Matt's doppelganger it's finally worn off. About halfway into the second day, the ship will pass into a dense, borderline claustrophobic fog.
There better not be sharp rocks around here. There better not be sharp rocks around here.
Don't worry, we'll smash them.
I will need another survival check for navigating. If somebody would like to make a perception check in addition to play lookout, that will grant advantage on the survival.
Am I still dreaming, or are we in the clouds?
I will be right back.
By the time that I shall do survival, if someone can do the perception thing.
Are you better at survival?
Oh, you're doing
Are
survival?
you better at perception? Are you better at perception or survival?
Oh, I'm probably better at perception.
Alright, then I'll roll survival because I suck at perception.
Okay. We'll meet in the middle.
Right.
Guidance. That D4 does not want to roll higher than a 7. I'm rolling a 1.
We're D8s now, right?
Yep. D8, yes.
I'm gonna have my bow out just to make sure that nothing is gonna swoop down from the mists. Well.
Who? Oh, Vicini's doing survival?
Apparently.
Anyone?
I'm about to say, I said you were walking off, so.
Oh, I just was stepping away to go put something away real quick.
Anyone have some dark roast?
That 22 is good. I imagine that the second we went into the fog, Raven probably breached anyway. So,
Making your way through the fog, there's a couple near-miss scrapes and some rocking, but nothing serious. Some unnerving noise, but no apparent damage. At the end of the second day, the ship emerges from the fog. And, let's see, Ohas in the crow's nest is able to spot... He is able to catch sight of an island just ahead, maybe half a mile, on the east side of the ship. Did you guys leave Ark on navigation?
By the sound of it, yes.
Is somebody going to warn him about the island?
Yes.
Yes, he will make an emergency adjustment.
land ho!
It's too bright.
I thought I thought that was Tristan throwing a rock on the screen. Saying it hit the button. I was like, oh my god, it's so lifelike.
As he turns the wheel hard, after trying to brake, before the ship runs ashore. Shouts something, and the ship starts cutting its own sails. She does run, shallower than one might like, but not enough to have officially run aground. You are now staring down a seemingly pleasant enough looking tropical island. More mountains at the center.
See, I knew it. That jungle is going to attack us. There's going to be cactus things and vines.
Well, if you keep saying that, it's going to become true.
It beats drowning.
I guess that's true.
We actually I don't think we can drown.
And let's check.
I don't want to find out.
But
You know what?
we can
I don't
do?
want to find out.
We can get some coffee. I want to find some coffee. Anyone want some coffee?
Alamar, before you start obsessing about coffee, Janeway style, you catch sight of a humanoid form down the beach.
Maybe that guy has coffee. I'll point the person
They
out.
appear to be carrying something that gets dropped, and they start cheering and shouting in y'all's general direction.
I'm too tired for this.
Question. If I had cast Slumber on Alamar during thing when you've actually been able to get a rest,
He's had 2 days to rest. I don't.
My nightmare rolls have been rolling poorly for me.
Yeah.
So I still have that point of exhaustion.
I don't think your slumber spell would change that.
I don't know. I tried.
Okay, can someone find out what this guy's cheering about? I'm gonna go see what he dropped.
Well, they're still there.
Probably
Oh, okay.
about drown, and he's cheering because we've got a giant boat and we were here to save him. But he doesn't realize that the giant boat can crash on the rocks and then they all drown. I'm going to land. How close are we to the land?
You ran slightly aground, so you're still probably going to have to take the rowboat or do a short swim because you would not. It's still deep enough you would not touch ground if you jumped in the water.
Well, I'm not planning on jumping into water. That's not my character's thing. But I want.
I'd call
How far away
it
is
maybe 100 feet offshore.
100 feet, so almost 30 meters.
Give or take, yeah. About 30, 35 meters. this is D&D. We use feet here.
So, all right.
Ah. Sorry, something with that.
So if you're trying to do your teleport, you're out of teleport range, because that's a range of 30 feet.
Yeah, it's
I believe we have a rowboat.
You have 2.
All right.
That was weird.
I'm going to swim.
I believe we have a rowboat. I'm going to swim.
Well, I mean, why not? I'm about to say Vicini enjoys,
No, it was just the order of phrasing that I found amusing. We have a rowboat. I'm going to swim.
I'll take the rowboat.
Same.
I'm also going in the boat.
Being cautious of this humanoid.
As you begin making your way ashore, you find yourself rowing through, based on your passive perceptions and passive investigations, what you would expect to be these, wooden wreckage, most likely from the remains of a ship's hull.
That's not good.
As you are rowing up, more people are making their way out from the tree line. Roughly 6 in all.
I'm gonna pinch myself just to make sure I'm still not dreaming.
It hurts.
Yeah. This is the reality. Guys, the dream realm is better than this.
Not for me.
As you approach the shore, you are able to make out a stocky humanoid male, a shorter and thinner, being that you're pretty sure is an elf, another human male, a human female, seems to be a female elf, and a halfling.
Well, we gotta stay away from those. They'll sneak attack you multiple times in a turn.
Assuming you bring the boat up on shore, the stocky human male will approach you first. By the gods, I never thought we'd live to see this day. People, real life, other people. Surely we're saved now. Glorious heroes, surely you've been sent by the gods. Please say that you'll take us away from here. We've waited so long for a sign of hope.
Sure, we can take away.
Vicini look at him like, look, it's people, real life people. Everywhere we've gone to, everyone's died in our wake. Maybe these people won't.
The man looks a little nonplussed, but still desperate enough to take whatever help he can get.
But literally, like, every world that we've even looked at on a map basically blinked out of existence, and then the last island we were at, it turned out to be a turtle.
Are you looking for a particular place to go?
Not really. Anywhere that has civilization. We've been shipwrecked here for a while now.
How did you come across this situation? Well, what caused it, I guess.
Well, I was captaining my ship, the Minnow, and we emerged from the fog out over yonder 12 years ago and hit the island. My name's Jonas.
Wait, hold on.
Behind him
What
is
was
there
that?
a coconut rig.
Whoa. Wait, how many of them were there?
A total of 6.
Oh, 6. Okay, good.
Alright, hang on. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, there's a total of 6 of them that you can see.
Okay. Alright, we stepped onto Gilligan's Island. It doesn't work so well for Gilligan's Island when they actually get off the island.
Well, we can certainly give you a ride to most anywhere you'd like to go.
Are you taking us to them?
However,
Uh,
while we are certainly here for a purpose, since you've been here for, you said 12 years, is there anything of note we should be aware of if we ourselves were to, say, venture onto this island?
Let me read through the entire adventure to see if they know anything about that.
There's a part of me that wants to act like Vicini here, and then there's the other part of me that knows that the players are going to be like, God damn it, Brian. But I'm kind of torn between the conflict of Vicini's sheet says that she should be like this, and then the other part of me is like, yeah. No.
Well, I mean, there's not a lot here. There's the nearby mountain, which seems to be an extinct volcano. Bad luck to go there. Don't go there. There's our settlement, of course.
That where you lost?
No, lost our ship right there. Let's see, southwestern side of the island. There's, we've created a small golf course. See, there's a cave. There's a cave nearby that has gold, ore in it. Let's see, there's a beach with quicksand. Some turtles that are racing. That's really it.
Did you happen to have come across in your time mapping this island a small coin, like yay big?
Possibly. I mean, we found some random stuff. We can ask around while we're packing up, or you can take a look around the settlement, see if you can find it. Whatever if we found it, it's in the settlement, then we're gonna have to pack it up anyway. So.
Oh, okay. If you don't mind us poking around.
As long as you help us pack in the process, by all means.
Yeah, I can do that. As long as I don't deal with the golf stuff. Har pissed me off once.
Come on back. Let me introduce you to the others. Gesture towards the elf. The shorter of the two elves, looks thin, somewhat malnourished. This is my first mate, Gil.
Hello.
He'll gesture towards the human male. This is Howl. Was a great merchant. He claims, if you get back to land, he'll create myself. I don't know if I put any stock in that, but this is Went, his wife.
Oh, that's nice.
He'll gesture towards the elven female. This is Grant. She's been our entertainment on the island. She's some kind of performer.
Ah.
And, of course, just towards the halfling, this is Mary. She handles the domestic side. Cooking, getting repair, cloth repairs and stuff. There was a seventh, named Hinkley, but he didn't make it. He passed last month.
Did you eat him?
No, that's disgusting.
Well, you've been here for 12 years.
There's plenty of food on the island. There's fruits and wild animals and...
You'll have to forgive my companion. She's...
What? They could have island madness.
Can I make
If we
a...
weren't so desperate, I think we'd need another... might want to reconsider a different boat.
Can I make a medicine check against the, you said the malnourished looking elf?
Yeah. He's short, thin, and possibly malnourished. Also,
Okay.
might have some kind of anxiety disorder from the way he's fidgeting.
Well, I only asked because it was like there's plenty of food everywhere, but this person is looking particularly malnourished. If there's a surplus of food, then there should be no malnourishment. I found that suspicious.
I knew that's where he was
I
going.
knew that's where I was
I'm
going
like,
too. I'm just
eh.
reading the description, and it's like, yeah.
It's just like it could just legitimately be a thing of, yeah, nah, man. He gets food. It's just that he's antsy. He's
It
antsy.
can also be because he's an elf,
He
and,
just-
and depending on the type of elf, they are very persnickety about what they eat. And fucking high elven bastards only eating their salads.
Look, 12 years, you better eat what you can get.
Well, I guess we should go and help the pack. Keep in mind that our boat is a bit of a odd duck.
Does it float?
Yes, that's part of being a
Kinda.
duck. It's just an odd one.
Then we'll take it.
So long as you can do with it floating very well.
I think they'll be good. I think they'll be good. Let's
As long as it floats and is not here, we'll deal with it.
yeah. Let's
It's
just
like a duck
let's
track
go.
like
Let's
that.
go. I just wanna be awake.
It's like leading you, they'll, assuming you follow, lead you a little bit further inland, where you'll see a settlement that they've built around a small inlet of water. Seems to be mostly constructed from pieces of their ship. A few huts scattered about, the odd domestic animal wandering and grazing.
Basically, it's just that he's gonna let him know. It's like, hey, just so you know, there's some people here, like survivors and all that.
Uh, At that point, they'll scatter to the various huts, in packing, asking you guys to come help them. You guys want to split off in any particular order?
I'll just go help.
I'll be with
Um,
Cassini.
I'll go.
Of particular,
I'll help the older members, I suppose.
I don't think there's any particularly older members, considering the old guy died.
Okay. So there's just one old guy and everybody else is just regular age.
Normal aged elf, normal aged human, young elf, halfling, normal aged human. Yep.
Okay.
Of particular note is a hut off to the northern side of the settlement, where that nobody's going towards. But
Does it look particularly dilapidated?
it is less well maintained than the other huts. One can almost say neglected.
Vicini, I'm gonna check out the derelict-looking house over there.
You don't know someone answer. I was like, oh, that's Hinckley's place. He's the old wizard that I was talking about earlier that didn't make it. He was a bit of a scavenger though, so what you're looking for might be in there.
Sounds good. If anything, I would figure whoever their next of kin is would like some of their stuff.
And I don't know if he had any next to kin. He was a bit of a kook, but you're welcome to whatever you find in there.
Poor professor. I'll go and check the house.
Inside is a number of odd contraptions, similar to what might be found in an alchemist lab, albeit incredibly poor quality. Among these contraptions, given your ridiculously high passive perception,
Yes, I'm glad it's coming in handy.
seems to be a glass ore, perhaps once a fishbowl.
Oh, this thing is right.
Inside this bowl is a bunch of wires, which then proceed out from the globe and end in clamps, which are currently attached to a fine gold coin. With a pretty distinctive crest that you think you've seen a few times before.
Ah. Ahas. I think I found what we're looking for, but it's attached to some contraption.
Okay.
Well, aren't you rather knowledgeable about contraptions?
Depends on the contraption. I will use my artificial mind to understand this contraption.
Make me an Arcana check.
I heard that was the prof die, and I'm like, you roll a 3. Oh, nice. I'm gonna go off on a limb here and assume it's some form of potato light, except it's using the coin.
Based on your guess of what you're looking at in the assembly, you would hazard to say that it is a crude attempt at creating a scrying orb.
Creating a what?
Scrying orb. Kind of like a crystal ball for remote viewing.
So, what do you think it is?
Evan's man knows. He was trying to see if he can use the coin as a scrying orb.
Is he really quiet, or is that just us?
Check 1 2. Hello.
Oh, he was just really quiet.
Sorry, I was just talking away from it, I suppose, or something.
I think you were pulling a me.
No. I said, sorry. By the looks of it, he was trying to use the coin to be part of a scrying orb, but with that Arcana check, Tris, does Alhas know what's usually required for a scrying orb? Like, material and component-wise?
In theory, yeah. It's more of a traditional, like, arcane enchanted crystal ball type assembly.
My question
It's
is,
like a normal ball of glass or crystal that you enchant.
if this island is so uneventful, why create a scrying device versus a message device?
Could have been for anything.
Oh, house, I need a dex save.
It's going to be wonderful. Oh yeah, y'all ready to read it and weep?
Okay.
As you're having this conversation, a small piece of the thatching kind of on the roof collapses and lands on Ohas. Not doing any damage, but just, I mean, you've seen, like, jungle hut and thatched huts. It's just kind of, like, straw and, stuff on you now.
Oi! Look up, because imagine there's only one way to bring in a thatch. Oi, who's up there?
You just see daylight. was like,
You're
everyone
more
okay?
athletic than.
Gil sticks his head in from the front door. I heard shouting.
Just part of the roof caving in.
Weird, that happened to me just the other day.
Would it be a survival check to see, like if this was done just due to wear and tear or to weight? As like say if a creature was on it or something just gave way.
Do you have any tool? What tool proficiencies do you have?
I have thieves' tools and dragon chess.
Okay, so just make me an intelligence check.
Hello?
Because this would be a carpentry type thing. Yes, Brian?
So just making sure.
Oh,
So just making
I
sure.
roll again because
I had a
I'm rolling at
phone call
disadvantage.
come in. Sometimes
Okay.
Skype's like,
1 second, Matt. Based on what you're looking at, you'd say it probably due to lack of, maintenance. A lot of, the joists and stuff that were supporting it seem to be, rotted and probably should have been replaced a long time ago.
I think this place just needs a good mending.
Okay. Matt?
Would Weaver's tools come in handy for that?
No, Weaver's tools is cloth. This would be woodworking or carpentry.
Good try.
Fair enough.
No, I might give you
I'm
Weaver's
gonna say,
tools at
what did I
disadvantage.
miss? The last thing that I heard was he found a coin. He found some sort of medallion or a coin attached to something, and then I got a phone call.
So yeah,
So-
Ohas and Alamar have found the coin.
It was attached to a
that was quick.
scrying device. Or rather, something trying to be a scrying device.
Did y'all get it out?
Well, I was leaving that up to
Oh.
the more ingenious of our group.
Ingenious is I wouldn't use that term. But thank you.
You're welcome, though. I guess if you want to be a bit more curious, maybe if you could activate it and see what he was looking at, there could be something more going on here.
Well, Tris, you said he was using it to attempt
It is an
a scrying
attempt at a
device.
scrying orb.
So by the sound of it, he was missing
It
something.
was not a success.
Or...
You would hazard that it was probably not a successful attempt.
Could I ascertain what specifically was keeping it from being from activating, as it were? Because essentially, I'm just trying to figure out, like, okay, it's like a chemical formula. It's like usually put this here, put that here, and that works.
You can make me another.
Well,
You could
what's
make me
the missing
another
component?
Arcana check to study it.
Okay.
Did you go?
No, it's just that my proficiency die do not wish to roll higher than a 5, or well, I did roll a 5. I'm probably going to get low on this, but no, not that bad actually.
It could be any number of things. Most notably of which, the coin is definitely not designed for doing what he was trying to do with it. The fishbowl may not have been good, pure enough glass. It may be the fact that it was a fishbowl and not an actual ball of glass. So there may not have been enough material to act as a conduit. He could have just, not been very good at what he was doing. It's a very
as said,
kit
it's a
bash
whole
improvised setup, like a lot of the stuff you are seeing in this piss poor mockery of a alchemist lab.
Yeah, as you said, it was very much like it's slapdash, and even Allhouse is like, why was he looking?
As like given enough time
Why do you
and
think-
effort, you might be able to get it to work, but this is really a bass-ackwards way of doing it.
Yeah, that's like,
But when you're desperate,
yeah, but why scrying? If Gil is still here, I'll also ask your wizard friend. Did they have any friends that they knew of?
Um, not entirely sure. He didn't talk much about you know, outside life. It was very much a just trying to do things to make life better here for us, or trying to find ways off the island. He did say something about trying to keep an eye out for ships, which I don't know how he would do that through the fog, but
Ah, that makes sense.
But why with such a back? Why with such a
He
back?
doesn't
He like-
exactly have equipment here.
I'd say he did a lot of tinkering and inventing to try and make life better here. Most of the amenities we have, are from his experiments.
Fair enough. May I, all Haas will simply just deconstruct it, I
Or
suppose.
take the 2 jumper cables off, move the fishbowl, and there you go.
Yay!
Okay. Well, did you finish packing up then?
Just about. I will need somebody to help me with the. This is Gil. I will need somebody to help me with the supply hut, because that's where all our food and supplies are. That because I don't know what you guys have, but I assume you weren't prepared for us. So if we figure we bring our own, then that'd be less of a burden on you guys.
That's fine. That's fine. Actually, we don't need to eat too much rations ourselves. So, I believe we're actually look at Almer like I believe we actually have a lot of rations.
Unless you guys have some in your inventory, the ship had no food on it when you got it.
Oh.
Funny you
Okay.
mentioned that.
We lied. We have nothing. We lied. We have nothing.
Meanwhile, David is like, I was preparing to survive weeks without food, but instead I got this.
Oh, I forgot he has that. Yep, I have 6 rations.
Good for you. That's 1 day of food for each of them.
Yeah, it's not gonna be enough. I know.
Well, not if you ration the rations.
Then it's 2 days of food for each of them.
Wait a second, there's plenty of food here.
Right. It's what he wants to go get. It's in the
that's
supply
okay.
hut. He's asking somebody to help him get the food
No,
out of the supply hut.
Yeah. Yeah. We'll get Rook down here and help him out. Olhas can help make like a makeshift carry thing onto it.
Okay, so who is going to the supply hut, and who is helping the other people take their stuff down to the beach?
No, I'll go to the supply hut.
I will be beast of burden and help them carry shit.
Carry shit where? From the supply hut or the beach?
From the
So
from
you're
the
on
beach.
detail. Alamar's on supply hut. What about the other 2?
Olhas will take Rook and help with the supply hut. So it sounds like to help get stuff
Matt?
there.
I'll go to the
Okay.
beach. As long as I don't have
No,
to go
you're
in the
just
water.
carrying it down to the boat.
Okay.
Okay, so while you guys are working on that, the people heading... Gil will lead the volunteers to the supply hut, which is a small hut off to the far side of the encampment. Green. Relatively simple. Somewhat buried behind leaves and other camouflage, probably keep the animals out. Taking you inside, you'll find 3 large crates filled with fruits, meats, and berries. All well, seemingly preserved and wrapped in leaves. Like, that's it. Our entire cache.
Excellent.
Nice.
Okay.
Hmm.
I'll start carrying stuff like. He looks very much like it's like I don't want to. I don't want to be anywhere right now, but I'm moving this stuff. Any particular rules I need to make to?
Make me an athletics check not to hurt yourself, I guess.
Yes. Well, you know what? That one roll was awesome.
Did you? 2, 3, 1, 2. Wow. This thing hates you.
Well, Elmer is tired.
And Alba throws his back up.
Pretty much. It hurts.
Maybe if I hit it, it'll make it feel better.
Hmm?
No, that won't work. Stupid movies when it worked for that one guy. Okay, let's try this again.
Hold on, I know. No, I'm not there. That's right. You're at the beach.
There we go. There we go. Okay, 20 for the second try.
There you go. You're able to lift it without killing yourself.
What are we lifting?
He's lifting,
What are we lifting?
The two of them are lifting crates.
Okay. Black is not like physical labor necessarily. Probably coordinating to get maximum amount on the boat so that they can do the fewest number of trips possible.
Stepping outside, however, you will hear a loud growl and a shriek from Gil as a pair of giant apes leap from the trees.
Oh, hello.
Those are giant fucking apes.
Hurling
Okay.
rocks at Gil, who was barely able to, get out of the way in time. His crate shattering all over the ground as he dives for cover and screams.
Ah. I shoot an ape.
How? How did you roll that, David?
Because I'm me. No, but for real, I shoot an ape regardless of what anyone else wants to do. I could literally do it right now.
Oh, do you have to? Did you get that preempt or whatever it is?
Rapid shot. When you roll for initiative before anyone takes their turn, you can use a reaction to make one ranged attack against a target within 60 feet at disadvantage.
That's cool. How are you gonna do that with your hands full of crate?
Well, I would believe
Shoots the
that as part of the reaction would be readying the weapon.
Yeah, that's on brand.
That being said, I mean, is the crate I'm holding particularly fragile?
It's a wooden crate. I mean, Bill's shattered into a billion pieces, but you might be have better luck.
Oh. Okay, I mean, like... I mean, I suppose if I need to roll something to safely drop it, I mean, is foodstuffs in my hand?
It's a crate full of foodstuffs, yeah.
Oh, we can recover that.
Okay. My point was more, I think the feat intends for you to actually have your weapon out and ready to go, versus drop, draw, load, fire.
Yeah.
I would
Because
say
it
that,
does
except the
take a
second
bit.
part of the feat specifies you must already have the bow equipped.
Right, and if you're carrying a crate, you're...
Yeah, but that's the second part dealing with utilizing your bonus action as a separate range attack versus the first part. But I understand where you're coming from.
As if you didn't have the crate in your hands, I'd say I would probably let you do the draw and shoot, as a quick draw type thing. But it's that extra step.
Well, I mean, the only argument I really have if my hands were empty is the fact that we summon the things. But yeah, not a problem.
Okay. Top of the turn order is Ohash.
All hosts will attempt to be very anticlimactic. I cast Speak with Animals.
Okay.
Very calmly put the box down and say, "Hail, travelers, how can I help you?"
I'm having Lori flashbacks.
As the GM now has to scramble entirely.
I am so sorry, Tristan, but it's like, I'm like,
Back off, red man. What little, skinny man.
What makes a red man red?
What makes the red man red?
Oh god, no. Oh god, no.
Ryan. God damn it.
That's what Disney did. It's not my fault.
But
It's out of the vault. It's fair game.
anyways, he said back off, so you want food, I assume.
No, we want him.
You want him. For what?
He take food.
Food.
Ah. Well, you see, he's actually going to be leaving. So he won't take any food anymore.
Make me a persuasion check.
Of course. Yeah, of course.
Come on. Chat 20.
No, not 20. I am all for my diplomacy fail. If her diplomacy fail, if we gotta fight, we gotta fight. It's like, oh, okay. I tried my best. All hosts did what he did.
Downside, you probably won't.
Which is
No, I mean, you
it
probably won't need
happens.
to fight.
Oh.
Like, so long setting up and finding maps for and everything, just get canned.
They should have been raptors.
They should have been raptors.
So that's a reference to, I think, Silent Station 5. Say, what do you want? I want to eat you. Right? Is it more complex? No, I want to eat you. You're in our territory. I want to eat you.
Let's see. That's going to be. Where's that persuasion? Ah, there it is. Yeah. I don't think I did too hot.
I think you seriously overestimate how smart these things are.
No, which is fair.
Fine, you go.
Oh.
You better not see Gen.
Okay. Really?
I told you!
Your gorilla was rusty, but you succeeded.
They're not that hard to persuade.
It was older dialect, but it checks out.
I am so sorry, Triss.
It's okay. It's not like I spent 6 hours on Pinterest trying to find a jungle map.
Oh, shit. I mean, I had tons of jungle maps.
I'm so sorry.
I mean,
Trying to figure out how to balance an encounter when I didn't know how many party members were going to be in it, all that shit.
well, you see, there are more islands, so...
So that's about an hour and a half worth of adventure that I was banking on having. So, the gorillas leave.
Wow.
Gil chucks the rock at the back of one of them. Like, damn gorilla! Always had it out for me. You better run.
No!
No, don't.
They're still leaving.
Gil, don't
They're still
attack
leaving,
us.
and he goes. He starts trying to gather up what the stuff and figure out some way to carry them since he broke his crate.
I like
He'll scoop it into his hands. I'm so sorry, Triss.
I like that this guy basically had like 12 years worth of backstory with these fucking gorillas. And it was all finally coming to a head where it's like, you gorillas, you've been a thorn in my side all this time. Hey, yo, why don't you guys just back off, man? He's leaving. Oh, he's moving out? About time. Don't, you and your fucking loud ass stereo better get off my
Pretty
property.
Don't ever steal my packages off my porch again.
It's like that. That's like that annoying ass neighbor that you always have problems with, and then the day finally comes where you're like, I'm gonna snap, I'm gonna fucking beat this guy up, and you step outside your house and you see a U-Haul. You're like, oh then. Toodle pit.
Alright, well, since that encounter's out of the way, back to the beach. Let's see if you guys break your backs. Give me some athletics checks.
By God, I'm going to injure a character today! You pulled your hamstring!
This will be great. He'll come back to the beach. And I'll say, he'll see Art. He'll see Alamer and Vicini on the beach, like writhing in pain, like and they're like, did the gorillas attack you? No, muscle spasm.
Should have lifted with my legs.
Charlie Horse. No.
Oh, how's your out of there? This was for Locke and Vicini.
Oh, sorry. My apologies.
You've done enough.
You've done enough.
You've done enough, you son of a bitch.
Oh god.
Oh, thank God.
I think we have found that I can never play Paladin Oath of Ancients ever again.
No, it just means that, I probably should count on fights that actually revolve around animals to not actually happen. Downside, that's a lot of the fights in this module.
Well, quite frankly, if the animal is dead set on something, it's like saying, hey, shoot this guy. No, I'm a good person. No amount of persuasion is going to make me do this.
Oh no,
Yeah, but
which is
that's the
completely
problem with
fair.
animals.
It's like,
They are rarely dead set on something. If they decide it's too much like work, they usually move on to a new target.
Are they super hungry? Which does not apply for the gorillas. They're on an island where they can just pick fruit. But in other cases, are they super hungry? Then they need to fucking eat.
If they are super hungry, yes. But the problem is, y'all are on jungle islands. Fuckers are never hungry!
Unless they're carnivorous. And they've exhausted their prey species because they're apex and too damn good. And then we come along being the top dog, and they're like, the fuck, we're the top dogs, we're gonna eat you.
I think you're putting way more depth into something that's only about 2 pages per island.
It's what I do!
oh,
I don't put depth into a damn
about to
room
say,
when
I'm-
people ask me questions about it.
Oh yeah, y'all put plenty of depth. We spent an hour on Scrygate here in the beginning.
Scrygate!
Clearly, the people who created the modules did not think about the fact that people could just use talk to
Not
animals.
many do, actually.
As they don't think of a lot of things, because most game designers Assume the players want to fight.
Oh, that's fair.
Yeah,
I
which
know,
is a
but
very fair
like,
point.
it's kind of weird because they're like, oh, hey, we want them to fight, but then we also give them all these social skills that can help them actually role play and do other stuff. But so it's like we want them to fight, we want them to be bloodthirsty hobos, but we want them to kind of take a break from being bloodthirsty hobos.
No, it's not that we want you to be bloodthirsty hobos. You talk to people, you fight monsters. Giant ape go under monster, ergo is supposed to be smashed.
Holy fuck, I am not paying that much for some maps. They're nice maps.
I'm more of the mind of the fact that animals aren't monsters, but people are.
Well, then, you are in strong disagreement with game design.
I know, I was making a joke.
That said,
The greatest monster, man.
If you want to have the gorillas attack us on the beach, Bassini will happily attack these things.
Oh yeah, completely fair.
that's the only game I've seen that agrees with
I
that
do
would be
not-
Witcher. And that only agrees with him in the sense that monsters are monsters, people are monsters. Everybody sucks.
Yeah, everybody can suck.
So I must say, so does most Cthulhu games. It was like Cthulhu's the monster. No, it turns out everyone's the monster. Cthulhu's just the one that can eat you.
Yeah, Cthulhu's just the one that can end
Each
it all.
party is able to get, load everything just fine. Weighs nothing.
Do we get a kraken? Killer starfish. Giant enemy crab.
Nope, just some sand and clothing.
No, I'll need the. No, I need the comb now.
Quicksand.
Nope, that's on the other side of the island.
Oh.
It's in my face.
Dodging stray golf balls from Trump golf
Also the
course.
other side of the island.
I told you I had a problem with golf.
You did have to load some golf clubs, though.
I'm
Very
glad
nice bamboo ones.
I'm glad I wasn't there.
Oh,
Supply crews making their way down from the supply cache.
Wow, you guys look like nothing at all happened to you.
I think I pulled a muscle.
Speaking of, make me a deck save.
You're just doing this because I have a point of exhaustion, and so everything's to be at disadvantage.
No,
no,
I'm doing this.
saves art. Saves art.
Yeah, that's it. I'm doing this for a entirely different reason.
I know. I figured you were. I was just messing with you. Oh.
That's right.
Oh no. Maybe. It's not negative on saves.
As you're saying this, a palm branch snaps and falls in your general direction, but you're able to hop out of the way, just getting clipped for 1 damage.
I have now taken 1 damage.
Your food crate did break, though.
I figured
The motion of jumping out of the way, the bottom just falls out.
Oh, that's fine. That's fine. We can just collect that. That's not a big deal. Ow. Too tired for this shit.
Man, these coins are easy to get. I don't know why this guy couldn't go get them himself.
he is a old man who is probably older than you and me combined. He can't move. We are young, nubile.
We are what? Young, nubile adventurers. So supple.
That's a good question. How old are you?
27.
Yeah, we're both not that old.
Exactly. That's why he wants us to do it, because we are young.
I think our combined age doesn't even equal 50.
How old are you?
Like 22.
You're right. We're one short of 50. Oh damn.
If he can't adventure at 50, something's wrong.
I will remind Brian.
He is a
that
normal
he's
human. He is a Vicini. I don't. He was like the people of Neo Tokyo. He was like that mayor of Neo Tokyo. He could do
He also
very
was missing a
little.
leg.
I said, I was gonna say because I was like, wait, so I was like, can't most like human? I'm like, there are a lot of human adventurers at 50,
Not really.
or at least they look
Well,
it.
yeah, they might look it, but they're not.
Doesn't mean they are.
Now, are you ready to leave the confines of this place and the really angry ape gorilla things? Hey, I see you shaking your fist. We're leaving.
That was God, actually.
Oh, sorry. I thought that was manifesting through one of the ape
No.
gorilla things.
The ape gorilla things are gone. They are no more.
Ah. Oh, crap. He smote them.
They have served their purpose and returned to the ether.
He has smote them out of his anger.
Damn you, Paladin!
Okay, so I presume you guys are getting into boats.
Yeah, yes.
With the amount of crap, it will take you probably 2 trips. So how do you want to break those up?
Castaways first, supplies second.
Okay. Who is rowing the boat?
I'm tired.
I don't trust myself to row the
Okay,
boat.
fine, I'll row it.
What does it take to row it?
Ideally, vehicle proficiency in water vehicles. Failing that, this would be a flat strength check.
Fine, let me do this.
Okay. As you pile yourself and the castaways into the boat and start rowing, the tide violently comes in, rocking the small craft from side to side, is forcing you to fight your way back to the dust streaker.
We're gonna die. We're gonna die. We're gonna die. We're gonna die.
The boat's
We're gonna die.
small craft slamming into several rocks and starting to take on water as you scrape up against the side of your vessel. Arkin and Tag throwing down a rope ladder to bring people up.
I will be, if need be, I will like I guess toss people towards the ladder if they need like help disembarking.
I'll make some checks, but they are seemingly able to do it all right on their own, despite the conditions.
Roll.
Gil, not so much.
Gil, no.
Vicini's gonna have to carry.
Gil's slammed against the side of the ship a couple times,
Lock.
but he's able to get up there.
Vicini's
Goddamn
gonna have to carry Lock up. Lock is too terrified to move.
Okay. Vicinio. Sit on. You must say, kind of just like sit on Vicini's shoulders and just like grab a hold of some snakes.
What?
He's putting you on his shoulders and telling you to hold on to his hair.
Oh. Nice snakes. Nice snakes. Snakes trump water. Water is scarier than snakes.
These are nice snakes.
I would say roll at disadvantage to go back and get the supplies, since you said you were doing that, but you're already at disadvantage due to your exhaustion, so...
What do you want me to roll, athletics or something?
No, the boat's still there, but it's taking on water now from the damage, so...
I need to check.
How heavy is the boat?
Rowboat, so... weighs that many people. I call about 100 pounds. Maybe.
Well, I can lift that.
As it's not that, it's like 2 people can lift
Alright.
it without any problem.
Alright, I'm about to say after I get what's his face onto the boat, can I jump back down into the water and tie some rope around the boat, strap it to my back, and climb back up the
Could,
boat?
but he still needs the boat to go back to shore to get the supplies.
Oh. Swim back to shore.
And then how you're going to carry the supplies back?
We have to get crates. It's in crates.
How are you going to carry the crates back?
Can the crates not get wet?
They're open crates. They don't have any kind of thing to prevent stuff from falling out of them. And two of them have broken entirely.
Okay, cool. So this is what we're gonna do. There are trees on this island. We can go back. We can cut down trees, and we can make a raft.
I mean, we have 2 boats.
Well, the first boat just got fucked.
Then we can fix it later and use the boat that works.
You can fix it in post.
I blame the gorillas.
You don't even know about.
I blame the gorillas too. Wait, you found gorillas on the beach? What?
Wait, what? Oh.
Never mind, I'm tired.
I said, okay, then second boat it is. Guess we drag the broken boat back onto the. Drag the broken boat back onto the ship.
Okay. Make me athletics to haul it up.
I mean, I guess I can roll out as... Oh, if someone's rolling.
I say somebody. I don't care who. Just somebody needs to work a pulley. This is not...
I shall. Oh, by the sound of it, Locke is doing it. No, you've seen it. There.
Yeah, you're able to haul the boat up, no problem. It's now back on that little side hook there you can see on the map.
Wait, hold on. Did we already go get the supplies?
Hauled up the broken boat. It sounded like the consensus was to use the non-broken boat to go get the supplies.
I have an idea.
What is it?
What was that?
So what is your idea, Dream Man?
I could cast Bigby's hand to go grab the supplies.
Does Bigby's hand have a range limit?
120 feet.
Then yes, in theory it would take several trips, but in theory you could do that.
Okay. Then I cast Bigby's hand.
Bigby's hand.
You are going to have to cast it 3 times in order to get all of it.
I'm really counting on a long rest after this. So
I'm pretty sure it'll take us 8 hours to get to the next island.
I only need 1, but
But
One
you
and a
can only
half.
take 1 long rest per 24-hour period. So
Yep.
so you need mark off the mana. There are 3 castings, and I'll need 3 drain checks.
damn it. Sorry, I'm still getting used to being on a laptop again. 3 drain checks, which is just my casting,
Casting
yes.
plus proficiency.
Okay, and it's charisma-based
For you it is,
casting. 1d20, 2d20, 3d20. great. Very good. Okay. So.
And remember, proficiency has to be rolled in roll 20.
Yep, that's what I'm working on. If I do it as a box, I just do box
Double
roll.
bracket, die code, double bracket.
Okay, cool. Bracket. Bracket. Ah, god damn it. $1d8 plus ta-da, double bracket. Double bracket. 1d8 plus 20. Oh, Tail did pretty well.
So that's a total of 7 drain.
Not terrible. How much mana is
That would
it?
be 21 mana between the 3 castings.
Okay.
Anything to keep from getting back in the water.
Yep. It worked, I think. There it goes. Alrighty. Meanwhile, Alamer's probably watching, going, "You mean I didn't actually have to lift anything?"
People and their ability to do things.
Not things.
Well,
I forgot I had that, to be honest.
wish I could move stuff with my mind. Wouldn't that be nice?
No.
When you're
Sort of working with your mind, but also not.
It takes you 3-ish minutes to complete the loading.
Kills.
As you're doing this, you'll notice the fog moving closer, beginning to envelop the ship and the island. By the time his task is complete, you are fully surrounded.
Guys, I think the fog might be attacking us.
Oh, nothing new there.
Well, I don't know about you, but it's kind of hard for me to attack air and water vapor.
No,
It's kind of difficult. Do I breathe it in and just hold my breath? Will that hurt it?
I do not.
I just saw the picture, Matt. Thank you.
But does this mist do anything bad to you?
Not that we're aware of, though we're not used to it actually encompassing the island like this. Usually it's just over there, over the water.
So usually it's over there taking care of itself.
Jonas says as he looks over the edge, trying to figure out what the hell's going on.
Ark, can you still navigate through this mist?
If somebody wants to spot, I can steer like I've been doing, sure. I take it you want us to weigh anchor then?
Yeah, let's get out of here. I don't like this.
Shouts in order to weigh anchor. The ship begins retracting the anchors. As they get, about 3/4 of the way up, there's a loud, sickening crack.
Ah, son of a
The
bitch.
ship lurches suddenly to one side. Everybody's, forced to reset their footing. I will need dex saves from everyone.
Yes, saving throws, things that are not at
Whoa.
disadvantage.
As everybody does a classic trek across the deck.
Whoa.
Lock, if you've ever loved me, don't fail this deck save.
I don't feel like reaching. Good job.
Yes.
I'm willing to be like, you know what? Fuck, see what happens. Huh. Okay. Good job, roll 20.
None of us beat a 61, though.
They just went in here and looked at decks, and I think it was 2. 3. That is 3. Okay, cool. 23. Locke's gonna scream, "Not today, Satan!"
As he screams out, there's an accompanying scream as Gil and Mary are hurled overboard.
Oh shit.
Okay, apparently it's today for them. Today came early for them.
Is anyone gonna do anything?
Yes, I will go and save them.
Yeah.
I will leap into the water.
You could turn into a dolphin and go save them.
Hey, David, did you leave behind that infinite rope ladder of yours? Because then we can also use that.
Shoot. Would I have brought my pack with me? Okay,
Well, it's as long as it's on the ship.
our purpose was to just move things. Having my backpack on me would not be conducive to lifting and moving things. So it'll be on the boat.
Do you know where it would be on the boat?
Yeah, I would have had it with me before just so. It probably would be next to wherever the our boat embarkment is. So it'd be on the deck.
So I'll go ahead and.
Side.
So yeah, Allhouse will grab that and throw it over to help them get back up.
They are not within rope. Well, you got the infinity thing, so they are within range of that, obviously.
To at least help them get back up.
Well, currently they are being, dragged out, by the current.
That's for.
Vassini will tie the rope around herself and jump into the water to go swim after them.
Make me an athletics check. Okay, Mary
Doable.
seems to be doing fine and
One
kind of
second.
fighting the current to stay in place. Gil is getting sucked out into the fog. So if you're going after Gil, I will need a perception check at disadvantage for fog. If you are going after Mary, then you can just go.
I will grab Mary and I'm just going to attach her to the rope so that she can start making her way back to the ship and continue swimming out towards Gil.
At disadvantage.
Perception. This will
I
be
believe
fun.
Alimer's also getting
As an Alimer, I see
getting
you in
someone.
athletics.
Yeah, because I was gonna dive in and be like.
Okay, so Almar
Oh,
has
you
also
did?
dived into the water. You both can make perception checks at disadvantage.
Yeah, this will be fun. Almer, you might end up having to go after him. Huh. 15. Best I can do.
Your 15 beats his 11, so you were able to spot Gil, fighting and choking and flailing.
Gil! Don't die! I said don't die!
not allowed to die, mister.
We don't die today. You come home now. Survive.
Rage swimming after him. You're able to catch up to him, no problem.
Rage.
I'm going to need a check.
I have literally.
It's like you're able to grab him. I will need an athletics check at disadvantage as he is struggling and dead weighting and doing everything wrong for a swimming rescue.
I love that I've rolled more swimming rolls in this one game than I have in every other game I've ever played combined.
It's almost like I told you this game would revolve around boats or something.
I didn't even plan for that. It's just the fact that I'm a barbarian and half of the shit that we get just automatically fits swimming.
More specifically, athletics.
Yay, disadvantage. Alright, let's see. That's either 15 or 19. So. Alright.
And your proficiency is a disadvantage too.
Yeah, I'm gonna do that. 15. Alright. Go.
Okay. Takes some serious effort as you're fighting currents and getting sucked under and to fight your way back up. But you're trying to find the ship in the fog, but you're eventually able to find your way back and grab onto the handle that's built into the side of the boat and claw your way back up.
Oh, good.
Hacking and choking and trying to get the water out of your lungs.
That was fun. You'll see Vasini's hair cough.
Do I need to grab anyone, or are people close enough that
it was just the two of them? Yeah, you're good. However, you will all note that in the amount of time it has taken for this rescue to occur, the ship is slowly starting to list to one side.
Huh.
Is the ship broke?
Shouldn't be suffering anything. All hosts will head to the side that's supposedly listing. Like what the
From
what?
here, you can't see anything through the fog.
I'm gonna go downstairs.
Good call.
In going downstairs, you will note that on the lower deck there is a 2-foot crack in the side of the ship's prow, and you are taking on water. Probably the loud, sickening crack you heard earlier.
Quick! Does anyone have magic fixing powers?
What? Is something broke?
What?
Oh, shit.
Do we
We're
need
taking
magic
on water, aren't
fixing
we?
powers?
I'm gonna say Vasini's gonna look at Ahas and be like, it was like, Ahas, you fix things, you fix people, fix boat.
We
Use your healing on the boat.
What was that? What did someone else say besides Brian? What were you trying to say, Matt?
It's probably not actually coming out intelligible anyway. For
funny thing, I don't have mending. Actually, hold on, let me double check something, because
Then how you mend Rook?
I was about to say, wait a
Would
minute.
not mend Rook. I think that's just a class feature that just says you can do it. That said, given the party's shared background, if you do not have it, you would know Arkin does. Yeah.
Arkin has mending.
Yeah, I'll swap out with Ark for
Mending,
taking the
however, is
helm
not going to be an
and
instant
say,
fix, so you are going to have to figure out some way of handling the water you are taking on while he's working on it.
okay.
Do we have buckets?
I don't think buckets are going to fix that.
Did anyone buy duct tape?
You know, let me look.
The best I can figure is that Rook basically just sticks into the way of it. That's all I've got.
Into it, just like just presses up against the hole.
It's a 2 foot wide thing, so he's not going to be able to handle all of it.
Bassini cover the rest of it.
Even if he's large?
If he's large, he will cover most of it, but not quite all of it. Between him and Vicini, however, they can, but I will need... five strength saves from the both of them. And those will be at...
fucking hell.
Jeez.
It's not coming in at high pressure, so yeah, just 5 strength saves, flat.
That's what...
Oh, wait, hold on. What do we have on the sheet? Pewter, incense. I doubt the ship itself has tar, right?
It has some tar for
even though
maintenance
it's
purposes. If you go into the workshop, you'll find some spare wood, you'll find some tar. Like normal ship mending and maintaining materials.
Could Allhaus hypothetically make like a small stopgap while we mend?
What are you meaning in this instance by stopgap?
Essentially something to plug. No, it's 2 feet. My brain is. Come on, brain. Come on, work with me here.
I'm not necessarily looking for something super complicated. I'm just trying to get an idea of what you're trying to accomplish.
Essentially, Allhaus is going to try to make a basically a cover over the areas that like either if Rook and Vicini do, basically slowly like bridging over those parts, and then Arkin can take over it.
Take a couple pieces of wood and basically have Vicini and Rook put the wood, force the wood over the hole to cover it, and then Arkin is creating a seal with mending, basically fusing the wood to the hull. In which case, you can do it in 3 strength saves instead of 5.
Nice.
The first 3 for me.
Of course you do.
Yes, I do.
Because it's completely and ridiculously complicated to let you out by that.
That's 20, 21, 29 then.
And since Allhaus doesn't technically need to help
by giving pieces of wood, or the most he is giving pieces of wood, he will cast
This
guidance
is a
on.
save, not a check.
Okay. Fair enough.
I'd say this would fall under bless, technically.
I believe I may have that. Oh, but that's first level. Curse. Hello. So that one's going to be And final.
Okay, on the second attempt, on the second round, the seal is broken. So you will need to go for a fourth round now to basically, reset that part.
There we go. That's much better.
There, okay. After about 5-10 minutes of fighting and sealing and fighting and sealing, resealing, the breach is closed. However, you guys are about knee deep in water at this point. Oh no, waist deep in water. I'd say the third deck of the map is basically flooded to about waist level.
Oh, yeah.
But you are no longer sinking.
Best I can suggest. Yeah, best I can suggest is just start. What is it? Brain. Okay. Just buckets out. That's all I can really think of. Anyone else?
My plan was buckets. I say my plan was buckets. Do we have buckets?
There are buckets on the ship, yes.
All right, then fuck it. Buckets. Let's set sail. And get buckets.
Haas, you also would have seen in the workshop a couple of small manual bilge pumps.
Those are gonna be nice. Yeah, we'll use those.
Okay, so between the 2 bilge pumps and the buckets, it will probably take you.
Can I cast Tiny Servant on the buckets to have the buckets do the work for us?
Servant. Look that one up.
You touch one tiny non-magical object that isn't attached to another object or surface and isn't being carried by another creature. That target animates and sprouts little arms and little legs, becoming a creature under your control until the spell ends, or the creature drops to 0 hit
That will allow
points.
the buckets to do the work for you, yes.
Just to help out, so that I don't have to go do it. So I can animate up to 5 if I cast it at 5th level. And they will last for 8 hours.
Between you guys, the pumps, and the Disney magic, it will take about 4 hours to get the deck clear of water.
Oof.
Or you can just leave it to do it by itself and go on about your business.
Yeah, do what we can, but also try to get the heck out of it because I don't like this.
In which case, I will once again need a spotter and a navigator.
Okay. Does anyone wish to do those? It was survival and perception. Hey Matt, which one do you
I say,
want? Oh.
What was that?
Does anyone who wants to cover what? We have to cover survival and perception.
I can cover
I
survival.
suck at perception.
Okay. I will assist with survival with navigation.
Okay, so whoever's rolling survival is at advantage. Whoever's rolling perception is at which means they are at advantage, which means they're rolling normal. Whoever's rolling perception is at disadvantage.
I do have a question. Despite my sleep-filled, my sleepy state, could I assist a perception check?
You can provide assist, and as long as you're not rolling, the disadvantage does not apply.
Okay.
So perception is also a flat roll now as well. So flat survival, flat perception. Okay, that's a decent enough survival to navigate. Now we're waiting on the perception.
Come on, prep.
Oh my god, I've just realized I'm turning into David. I've opened up all of these tabs.
Yes.
Close.
Join me, and together we can rule the internet. As two redheads against the world.
And I am back.
Cool. You can roll that flat perception check now.
Oh, yay. I apologize in advance if we run into anything.
Well, I'm doing a pretty good job of navigating. So as long as you can see the stuff, we're good.
Actually, wait. Okay, let me see. Alright. Cool. Yep, now it's gonna suck. Huh. Okay. 16?
Again, a few scrapes and bumps. Probably fucked up the paint real bad, but no serious damage. A much worse for wear dust streaker emerges from the fog about half an hour later.
Ah.
The skies above them darkening as the seas grow ever more choppy. The peal of thunder can be heard nearby.
Can anyone like magic the clouds?
No, because your druid didn't show up this week. I get to keep this one.
Ahas, can you talk him away?
No. And no, I can neither talk to the Fae, hypothetically. The Fae, I believe the Fae in this world are very weak, yes.
But as far as I know, none of you have weather control magic with what you need here.
All I can do is swing my axe at the fog.
Well, you're out of the fog now. You have cleared the fog and are now driving into a storm.
Of course.
I will challenge the storm.
You do that.
You are not the storm.
Jokes on this storm. It thinks that it's really good. I'll say it thinks that it's really good, but I'm not worried about lightning because I have lightning reflexes, meaning that I can dodge lightning. That's the way that
You
works,
do it
right?
100 times, you get an achievement.
Yeah.
Or accessory or something. I forgot how that worked in 10. Sid, you estimate you probably have maybe half an hour till the storm hits.
Oh boy. Batten down the hatches. Get below deck. People.
The passengers
That's
are already below deck.
kill. Yeah.
Some of you could be below deck, but you're going to need people to man stations in the event something goes sideways. So figure out how you want to handle that with the time you got.
Well, I'll be sleepily on deck. I'm good with strength, so I guess what, ropes and moorings?
Okay. Actually, ropes are sleight of hand.
Hmm.
Really?
Yeah, tying knots is sleight of hand.
Well, I'm proficient in sleight of hand. So man,
So if you would like,
I would hope as a rogue.
I've had to tie many people up.
but seriously, is there any special prep you guys want to do?
Okay, well there's the oncoming
Uh,
storm.
I guess reinforce stuff. Make sure things are actually attached to
What
the
was it,
ship.
battening the hatches?
Yeah, there. You already said that.
yeah, that's battening the hatches.
Let's see. Let me think.
Tie lifelines for everybody.
Yeah.
Okay, lifelines will give you advantage on some of these checks.
Am I staying at the wheel?
Somebody needs to be at the wheel. It doesn't necessarily have to be you. It just has to be a spellcaster. That's up to you guys. That's why I'm asking. Like, where do people want to station themselves for this?
I'll stay at the wheel. As long as I'm tied to it.
Olhas
So in that case, Mark and
will.
Tag will go below to keep an eye on things down there.
Okay.
Are you rolling initiative against the storm? And if
No.
we are, I want to attack it ahead of time.
We are not rolling initiative against the storm. You guys, talked your way into the one combat encounter for this adventure.
I just spell magic on the storm.
Okay, but for real,
Yep.
I can't think of anything. I mean, beyond the ropes that has already been mentioned by Ohas.
Lifelines. Olhas will
Can
stick close. Oh,
I'm
sorry. Go ahead.
do any of you have any kind of I think it's called abjurations that you can put on the ship?
I'm
Protective
sorry, what?
spells. Do you have any protective
Abj-
spells you can put on the ship?
Oh. No.
I don't think I've tried putting on a shield of faith on a ship. Not sure if it would work.
Most of my spells either hit things or do work for me.
Oh wait, if you can summon like helpers, then yeah, summon some helpers to, help because things are gonna could get rather messy.
Well, I mean, hypothetically, we still have the buckets. They last for 8 hours.
Okay.
I don't know how much help they're going to be.
What I would suggest then is maybe if you could summoning an extra helper for you're at the wheel, right?
Yeah.
An extra helper for yourself at the wheel to help you keep it, on course.
I have to have an object to turn into an
You
extra
can't do one of
helper.
those invisible helper things.
Well, you mean Bigsby's hand? That's not exactly
Specifically,
invisible.
I'm thinking of Unseen Servant.
No.
Okay.
No, I don't have Unseen Servant. I have Tiny Servant.
Okay.
I don't think that's going to help me with the wheel.
No, Tiny Servant will not help you with the wheel.
Okay.
All hosts would just be above ship. That's all I can really think of.
Alright, well. If you guys can't think of any skills or spells or whatever to help you, we will advance, and the storm will hit.
Da, 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 da.
We will start with a... call it a dex... strength-based vehicle check to keep her on course. If you are not...
Okay.
So, Raven, well, unless you are proficient in water vehicles, I will need just a flat strength check to keep the wheel straight.
Can I cast guidance on myself? Help with that?
Though usually you cast guidance before the roll.
I apologize. Probably did not affect the outcome. 10.
Yeah, you lose control of the wheel. Your previous survival check has been negated. You have lost the course.
Fuck.
The ship, was rocked and slammed by several massive waves.
Ah,
Causing you to lose grip of the wheel. I will need everyone to make athletics checks. These will be at advantage due to the rope. A large wave crashing over the deck, slamming into everybody.
so roll for me. Son of a... It's because I'm tired.
Said advantage.
Did you not
Yes,
won,
it did.
David?
Yes, due to the fact that everyone is tied down,
Nice.
it's at advantage.
You nats won twice.
No, but I'm tired, so I'm inherently at a disadvantage. Thus, I roll normally.
Ah.
And I'll have.
Ah.
I don't know if they need it for Rook too. Everybody who's on deck.
Yep. Rook, my boy.
In which a storm PKs the party because we didn't fight the gorillas.
No, the storm was going to happen regardless.
Oh, I'm looking.
32.
Okay, so Vicini, Rook, and Ohas lose their footing but are fine. Raven and Alamar lose their footing
30.
and are slid along the deck to the edge of their rope, slamming against the side of the ship for a total of 17 damage.
No.
You would have fallen overboard, but your safety lines hold.
Thank God for that.
No.
I have been using these the entire time.
The more you know, huh? Oh.
Raven, if you would like, you may attempt another strength-based skill check and a survival roll to try and get back on course.
Alrighty, I'm going to cast guidance as well.
Oh, I'm sorry. It is a strength save.
Alright, still cast
doesn't work on
guidance.
saving throws.
Oh. Well. 18.
Okay. You're fighting the wheel. There's a lot of back and forth. You're not sure if you've gotten her straight or not, but you're at least hanging on. And it's not spinning wildly like it was a moment ago. There's a shout from below as another loud crack comes from the hull.
Oh, come on.
These cracks.
Wait. Can't she fly? Can't the Dust Streaker fly? Have the rocks stop hitting us.
It wasn't. It didn't seem to be the rocks. There are no. You have cleared the rocks. There are no rocks.
It's a tornado.
This was the force of the waves breaking your patch.
Well, then we can no water. I'll be quiet.
Wait,
You've got one simple thing to
cast
do.
we
Stop
cast
dying.
mending on it, yes?
You used mending to seal some wood over it. Yeah.
Okay. It wasn't a full mending job.
That's like you basically fused two pieces of wood together into a new piece of wood. But that patch job apparently just broke. But you have people below deck to handle it, so.
Okay. Hopefully they'll handle it quick.
There's a loud snap as the main sail detaches from near the top.
Ouch.
The line flinging in the breeze.
Alamar, you're on rigging.
Yeah, on it.
Athletics.
See, I need to look this up to see if this will counter my stuff.
Let's see. Who was on Crow's Nest?
Tris.
Was anybody on Crow's Nest?
Would number 1 there apply?
I was not on
Okay,
Crow's
you can
Nest.
make me a you can
try-
make me a
to
perception
try-
check at advantage then, Greg. You're talking about the first part?
Yeah.
This is a climb, so yeah.
Okay. Well, I was also looking at where it says it could be any checks related to securing rope and such.
This is purely an athletics check to get to the rope.
Okay. Okay, but you're saying the climb part would count?
Yes.
Okay. Yay, I can roll real numbers now.
Okay. Ohas, you were able to after roughly an hour of weathering all this and the different events that have transpired, you're able to spy a clearing ahead. Via that, Raven can make another strength saving throw and a survival check to navigate towards the clearing and to get you out of the storm.
Well, I'm gonna fail the strength saving throw, probably.
I need me to get some.
She said ready shortly.
Oh, okay.
Okay, and I need the survival check to get you back to pick a direction.
Does it go at disadvantage because I failed the strength?
Strength will
or-
determine how many rounds it takes you to get there. Survival determines whether you're actually able to point the ship in this case. This is an interpreting directions survival check.
This dice is about to go back in the box.
Damn you, Hell Dice! Damn you!
Okay.
I was roll 20 rolling better than then my
nice.
dice.
It'll take you another 2 events to get there. At which point I will need another athletics check from everyone.
Roger.
Yeah.
Another wave hits the boat.
Still have the advantage from the
lifelines
lifelines,
are
or okay?
That's good.
Athletics.
Yay!
Dang it all!
strength. Shit. Fuck. Just one.
Alright, so everyone but Rook and Vicini takes 12 damage as they're thrown from their feet and slammed into the side of the side of the deck. Their lines going taut as once again they're saved from going overboard.
Yeah.
And we'll roll for this one. So
After this, Vicini, say, after they're refooted down and everything, Vicini's going to check their lines because their lines have pretty much been taking a lot of wear and tear from them slamming all over the
An
place.
intelligence-based sleight of hand.
Oh, it was gonna be amazing. Fuck yes.
There's another shout from below as the seal, re-breaks.
How the hell do I have sleight of hand? All right.
I love how I do more damage to you guys with an environment than I do with most of my monsters.
Environments are bigger.
And they're somewhat unavoidable.
I've got news for you. You did quite a bit of damage to us during several battles with monsters.
Well, that's a general statement applying to all my games, not just this one.
Yeah.
You think the knots are good?
Awesome.
And after roughly another half hour to 45 minutes, the ship eventually limps out of the storm, again listing hard to one side. The equivalent of doing the, puttering out, But you have cleared the storm, the ship is mostly in one piece, and no hands were lost.
Boy.
You did lose a few buckets, though.
No!
No! Senor Bucket!
Were they the
Yes,
live buckets?
the animated buckets were still bailing during all this, so the waves washed several of them out.
No.
No, Senor Bucket, no!
I think Fantasia took some losses.
Hello? For some reason, Skype keeps kicking me or something.
About 10 minutes after...
It's because you keep getting thrown overboard, but your line brings you back.
Roughly 10 minutes or so after things seem to have calmed down, Jonas comes back above deck, looks around, and goes, "Huh! We made it! We finally made it!"
Yep, you made it. You totally made it.
Haas will make his way down below to make sure Ark and everybody else is okay. Checking the hole.
Mark is drenched. Tag has turned herself into like a giant ape-like creature and is, holding the wooden plate, fighting to hold the wooden place as he's doing the final seals.
Gila's having nightmares about gorillas because Tag looks like a gorilla right now.
And then Gil will make his way over to you, Rab, and it's like, I'm so grateful. Do you know where we are? I can, help you figure out where to drop us off if you got a map and have any idea of our bearing.
Well, I mean,
Well,
roll for the
That's assuming
bearing.
you have the map, which you guys do. You may make a survival check
Yep.
with advantage with his help to locate where you need to go and your current position, thanks to the fancy GPS crystal thing lodged in the wheel there.
Yep. Yeah.
All right. You are able, with his help, you are able to locate where they need to go. It is roughly 1 week's travel from your current position.
Okay.
That is well within your supply limit, due to the food they brought on board.
Alrighty then, let's roll.
This will,
Is there a coin? Is there a coin at that location?
not according to the map you were
By
given.
chance? Okay, just making sure. That would have just been really convenient.
So that will be, assuming you guys have nothing else you want to do immediately, that will be another 7 days worth of downtime.
Okay.
Enjoy those long rests.
Oh, believe me, Sarah, we will.
Oh good, we can heal
Dang
back
it.
up during this.
You always botch the day that's important. And she'll, as you're traversing those 7 days, you notice that the ship is slowly, seemingly correcting most of the damage you took on its own.
Woo!
Those of you who hang out in the basement where the breach was will actually see like pieces of wood and stuff floating over to the hole and seemingly working on it proper.
I have a question. Is it possible for Locke to try to help Alimer with his night terrors? Considering Dream Realm experience and whatnot.
Normally there'd be a spell for shaping dreams. Like there's a specific spell for that.
Well, see, we can actually go straight into the
I assume
dreamland
you don't actually have the
and fight his
dream spell.
No, I don't think so. I don't think that's actually on the Dreamwalker spell
I
list.
think if it is.
Though, it sounds
Oh.
like, do you have any features that can accomplish the same thing?
He has the ability to work. I know he can do his own. He can mold his own dreams. Can you mold other people's?
I can't mold other people. I can take other people with me into the dream realm at a cost of a point of my blah blah blahs. At the cost of ability points, I can take people into the dream realm. Dream transcendence. Is that
Would
what
that
we're
mean
looking
that I would
for?
be in a state of sleep, or would I be conscious at that point?
You would be conscious. You would be asleep. You would be asleep, but you would be conscious and able to interact in the dream world.
Okay, that would at least allow him. If you're pulling him into the dream world, and you said he is asleep during this process.
Although I mean physically, yes. Like it would be in his dreams.
Do me a favor and tap the the ability.
I'm trying to find it right now.
Well, he's trying to find it. Provided you'll allow it, may I make a recommendation?
Mm-hmm.
Like the equivalent of rolling at advantage.
I've got some skill check ideas and stuff also. Yeah.
It's under that, under Dream Voyage.
To you traveling to the Dreamlands via your feature, you can choose an additional creature to travel with you for the cost of 3. Can you bring up Dream, the ability that lets you actually travel into the dreams?
Yeah.
Dream Voyage sounds so exotic.
You get the ability to travel to the Dreamlands while you sleep. During a long rest, you can travel there and roll once on the encounter table. You can use this ability once per long rest. Okay, and you can take him with you on that. So, yeah, I'll let you roll your nightmare check at advantage for that.
Okay. Yes!
Because, it's possible that you're... In the event of a failure, what will happen is, your psyche ends up corrupting his dreamscape.
Okay. Okay, so then he wouldn't be seeing my dreams. His dream state would be supplanting my own.
He is bringing you into his dreamscape.
Okay.
In the event that you fail your check, you basically are bringing your demons, quote quote, with you into his dreamscape.
Okay, gotcha. Okay, because I was about to describe stuff, but if he's not seeing it, then I don't.
But
need to.
made it, so you are good. You avoid the.
Cool.
I'm gonna move so you can go check on food.
But David, roll me a D100.
Okay.
Because if you're traveling
44.
you gotta roll on the table. Oh, that should be fine.
I do need to make a food check right quick though.
Does anyone else have anything special they want to do during the week?
Nothing I can think of.
He said 44? Alrighty. He's dreaming that he is a butterfly, and he spends most of his time flying around the treetops. I guess I actually
you're gonna make it
now. 90 even. That's going to be a good one. Pyramid of lost spellbooks of wizards over the centuries appear before you. You can learn a cantrip of your choice from any class spell list.
Is that permanent? No, that's right. The effects from your thing, I think, are only until your next rest or something.
They only last until the next rest.
Free cantrip.
So, but it's a great one to have for today. Anyone got any ideas for a great cantrip?
Mending. No.
I don't.
Mending.
What was that? Mending. Oh, great idea. I learned mending. 24 hours, I can mend things.
Just in case the boat breaks again.
Yeah, that's very important. I imagine that Locke, when he got there, that was the first thing he did. He was like, oh my god, I can figure out how to fix the boat. Yeah, if you roll in the top third percentile, it's a good thing. If you roll in the bottom third percentile, it's a bad thing. And in the middle, it's just things like you turn into a butterfly.
My random loot table here. Individual treasure.
Cricket, cricket, cricket. It's not just you. David's
Oh,
missing
David's
too.
downstairs checking on food.
Oh my god, it's 10 o'clock already, and I'm not asleep. So weird.
And we probably will end up wrapping shortly since somebody cut an hour out of the session.
Sorry.
The one Sunday night where I don't have to wake up for work the next morning. Thanks,
Well, I mean, I
Greg.
can go into the next island. It's not that big a deal. I've got them all prepped.
Oh, that's cool.
Oh, wow. You guys made out like bandits. Upon returning to port... What's Dingus's name? Hal will make good on his promise and award the party the listed amount of coin for their rescue.
Okay.
Or
That's total.
total.
I remind you, to most people, 100 gold is a lot.
Oh yeah. Like if you told a farmer he's getting they're getting 100 gold, it's like, ah, damn, I don't need to work a damn out of here again.
God damn it, Reggie Ray. God damn it, Reggie Ray.
I mean, at this point, I'm so used to Final Fantasy with dealing with the gold.
Well, you're used to adventure
Where?
money. But to a normal person, 1 gold piece will let them leave a modest lifestyle for a day. So that's about a third of a year's worth of modest living. That's some good coin.
They're rich, rich as Nazis. They're rich, rich as Nazis.
Oh my Lanta.
So add that to your loot crate. If you have any resupplying you wish to do, it's not a huge town, but it does have some. It does have the basics. Or failing that, we can have any tavern RP or whatever you want to do. We can do that. Otherwise, we can set out for the next island.
Most I can think of is maybe some tavern RP because like that was a rough time.
Well, you're able to find the local watering hole easily enough. The moldy salmon.
Moldy salmon, I like it.
It's your basic, shitty sailor bar. Gambling and grog aplenty.
Wait, there's the gap. Well, that's only
That's
not
you're thinking
Robin's
Tom's
thing.
there.
Raven doesn't actually care much about money. It's very hard to play a character that doesn't care much about money when all my other characters do.
It's called broadening your horizons.
Yeah, I know.
If we do another campaign, you can care about money all you want.
Yeah. So I'm just gonna hang out. I guess at the bar. Is anyone else going to the bar?
Oh yeah, I am going to the bar definitely because
Ooh, sounds nice.
oof.
You might not be able to actually drink, but maybe the effects of alcohol will actually count.
No.
Your mark modes will happily stay with the ship.
I don't know. Have we found out? Have we found out whether the effects about alcohol
You
actually
haven't
bother
exactly
us?
tried drinking.
Well, I don't think we have.
Gonna try and drink.
Cool. What are you aiming for here? The good, the expensive shit, the cheap shit?
Whole lot of cheap shit.
Okay. Well, cheap shit.
Quantity over quality. Quantity over quality. We're drinking for effect over here. We're drinking for
The scene
effect
strikes
over
me
here.
more as an ale than wine person.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Ale is 2 silver a gallon.
Sweet.
Because I assume if
Sweet.
you're going for that much, you want the gallon, not the per mug cost.
10 gallons. 10 gallons.
Okay, that's 1 gold. No. 2 gold. And I will need you to make me a constitution save versus the poisoned condition. Because that's how drunk applies in 5th.
Really?
Yeah, being
Really?
drunk is considered the poison status. Because, alcohol poisoning, I guess.
I guess I can see their. I guess I can see their.
I think it's mainly
Argument
because they
for
tried to
it.
get rid of so many status conditions, they just figured it was the easiest one to roll it into.
Alright.
Part of their streamlining.
Alright. I don't know how this works, but I have poison. I don't know how this works, but I have poison
What does it say you do
resilience.
for that?
It just says I have resistance. It just says I have resistance to
You're
poison
not taking
damage.
poison damage,
So I don't know
so
what
that would not
happens.
apply here, but I will give you advantage on the roll.
Okay.
What that normally means
Okay.
is if I hit you with a poison attack, you would take half damage.
Alright. Yeah, it's roll ridiculous constitution. Although I'll probably still have to run to the bathroom after this is all over. Biggest waste of a fucking nat 20.
It always is.
I drink good.
It makes up for the nat 1 you got in real life with her the last time.
Yeah, she was like, take a third one.
No more foodies.
Elamar will also join in on festivities of drinking. He'll go like midway point, not too expensive, but I'll just be like, gotcha.
Are you buying by the gallon or by the mug?
By the mug. By the mug.
Mid-tier stuff, we'll call it 5 silver a mug.
Okay.
Yeah,
37
the
constitution.
Don't feel shit.
I'm just gonna Stone Cold Steve Austin this.
Messini is like, yep. I don't get drunk anymore.
I can't tell. I don't know.
Alamar can also make me Ohas can make me a check also if he wishes, since he's drinking. They're at the tavern, knocking it back. Yeah,
Constitution, yes.
If you have anything versus poison, it applies.
I don't.
I'll join in if they're just knocking drinks back.
Just enjoying. Yeah, just enjoying.
He thinks highly of himself in this
That's
regard.
supposed to be
So
Ohas.
how much coin do I need to?
2 silver a glass, or mug, or what have you. You can decide how much you want. Ohas, you're not blitzed, but you do feel you can tell there is an intoxication there.
I feel a slight. Warm.
Yeah, it's more than buzzed, but less than drunk.
I'll get 4. I'll get 4, but I'm not gonna drink them all at once. I'm just gonna one at a time.
By the way, Alamar, you had your dream. By the way, I think you were gone. So you dreamed that you were a butterfly and you spent most of your time flying around the treetops. You didn't get anything good. I learned
No, I have
mending.
to say this. Oh, nice. I have to say that this drink isn't anywhere near as that weird as that dream I had last night. It was better than what I usually get. Thank you.
You're welcome.
So, were you able to see anything from my dreams? Is that how that works?
No, not really. I mean, I more took you to the realm and went your separate way into the realm.
Well, that's good. I uh, I don't think anyone should see my dreams. Not even me.
Well, as long as you're getting some sleep.
Yes. For some reason, I wanted to like douse an area in sleep pollen. That was really weird.
That is really weird.
Oh,
Buzzed plus.
oh, is that drug minus?
Yeah, drunk minus.
Mm.
I just saw drunk. I didn't realize.
So more than
Like,
buzzed plus,
you're
but
not-
less than normal drunk.
Okay, okay.
Rook
Apparently.
drinking?
No, no, that was me. I forgot I was still in Rook.
Rush cheating. You can't drink. As David missed what's going on, clearly we're clearly we're at a tavern. I get that. Is there anything that was immediately of note when we arrived?
No, it's the Moldy Salmon Tavern. It's just a basic, sailor, shithole, watering hole type. Got some gambling, got some drinking. Y'all opted for a little bit of downtime to wrap up the session, which is fine by me. So.
Yeah, because honestly, after all that, it's like, I want some rest.
I think we need to put like I don't know, netting around the railings of the ship to catch people who fall out. Like I mean, not me, but other people. Nah.
Say again? Sorry.
That's
Say again? Sorry. I know you would ask like what people
No, he
are
was actually
doing.
RPing.
I think that's what you asked. Okay, sorry. Like,
I think I think we should like put netting around the railing of the ship, in case people go overboard. Not me, but just people.
well, technically, actually, we should. We had a system for that. The Dust Streaker Star Gem.
I think we have.
Yeah, it normally comes some. Well, that could just be for.
Does the bar have tea?
They'll look at you, real dirty if you ask for it, but yes, they have it.
We have it, but we'll judge you.
We have it, but
Pretty
we'll
much.
judge you.
Actually, I've heard a story of someone one time, a southerner who went to a bar in Chicago and tried to order a sweet tea, and they went and got powdered Lipton tea and started mixing it in front of her.
Ooh. Damn.
Yeah. But yeah. I imagine that Locke is drinking hot tea.
Regular or Irish?
That is important.
Which is more common? I'm not going to be specific with
If you
them and
don't
ask
if you
for
don't tell
Irish.
him not to, he's giving you Irish.
Okay. You mean like Irish breakfast tea, or do you mean like an
Irish
Irish coffee?
But as a tea.
Yeah, we'll just say that Locke has never drank on this plane. Well, clearly not this plane. But Locke doesn't drink, so yeah, no, he just is not aware that it's alcoholic. He just thinks that it's really bad, but he drinks it anyway. How much gold do I have to spend for this?
We'll call it 1 silver.
I'll get a couple of them because everyone else is getting a couple of drinks.
5.
Yeah. Okay.
It's nice to do this after a while. Just to sit back and relax. But yes, your netting concern.
I'm giving the guy a whole gold anyway. I don't have any. Well, I mean, there's silver in the party pot. But
He'll
I'm not
give you
gonna
5
go
silver
get-
back.
But
I mean,
Oh no, I'm telling him to exchange.
I have like
Yeah.
fishing net on me, but that's not gonna hold a person. This is supposed to hold a fish.
no, that's true. It's just it is interesting because you'd think it would hypothetically.
I'm now just envisioning you
Different
guys taking your
properties.
ship and putting like that batting cage dome net over it.
Welcome to the cage.
I think that our lifelines are just
Yeah,
fine.
but, you know, they like really
Yeah.
hurt when you're flung across the deck.
And the netting won't hurt more?
No, it catches you like a big hammock.
It can, but unless you capture the entire. I think I know you're going for. It's just that unless you go for an entire, a very,
What are we laughing about?
Yeah,
It's in Roll20. It's a chat.
Oh, the thing that Lack enjoying his booze. That
I don't know why, but it's the face that kills me. But yes, as I was trying to say before, someone started just being hysterical. Normally, unless we have a system like Deathstreaker does when it's in void flight or ethereal flight or whatever you want to call it, it's going to be a little hard to just rely on pure rope.
True. However, the one catch-22 to that is that we're being flung 15 to 20 feet at a time, and if we're hitting rope, we're only making one point of contact versus making several points of contact and bruising all over our bodies. Unless it's a very fine net, in which case I suppose it could work like a trampoline.
Well, I have an idea. I have an idea. What we can do. You know this unending ladder rope thing that's really useful that I got? We get a lot of those. We tie it up like a net.
Around the ship. Around the ship.
Yeah. And there's as much rope as we need forever. If we're flung 100 feet off, we'll have like 100 feet of rope. It'll be awesome.
That'll catch and sail.
Well, I mean, it pulls back in and everything. It's magic like that. I mean, think about, he'll like gesture towards Raven. Think about poor Raven and the water. We don't want that. None of us want that.
I'm afraid of the water too, mate. You don't see me going crying every time we do. But no offense to you, Raven. I understand that. I understand the phobia. I hate deep ocean. I don't trust it. But it's getting in the way of the function of the ship.
I guess you're making some kind of sense.
I do apologize, Raven. That wasn't a dig at you.
None taken.
Because I will be completely fair. I am a little bitch.
Well, I mean, I'm a little bitch too. Sometimes, when it comes to water, mostly.
But you have a very valid reason for it. Nothing has the right to be that goddamn deep. I don't like it.
So since we're talking about things you don't like, is Ark around? Did I just mess up with you over there?
Ark is at the ship. He is glad. He is quote unquote gladly staying on the ship.
Well, there's talking about things we don't like. Bassini, what are you really not liking about? Like, the water seems cool with you. You seem cool with the water. What's not cool with you?
I'm not a big fan of Mase. If I was going to say things I'm not a fan of is people trying to find me. And I have this feeling that people are always looking at us and trying to find us. And I'm also not a big fan of all the people that were always around.
He'll like look at the rest of the party.
No, not you. I'm talking about
No, not you. I'm talking about like you'll know she's kind of like a little fidgety around this large group, around like all the people who are in this bar.
It's also really quiet in here.
Well, maybe what'll help is if Raven makes you a butterfly like he made me a butterfly.
I hope so. Because is this bar like loud and raucous, or is it just kind of like casual, just people in here just drinking and mellowing out at the end of the day?
You are. The lower floor is pretty loud and raucous, but there's a upper like floor loft area that's more calm and sedate.
Okay. Do we have to yell to talk to
If
each other?
you're on the ground
or
floor,
can
you
we
have to
talk in
yell,
a
'cause
normal
that's when
sound?
people are like smashing tankards on each other's head and singing sailor shanties and shit. The upper floor, it's not too bad. You have to speak up a little bit, but not ridiculously so.
Okay.
Kind of think like the back area at Babes versus the front area at Babes.
Okay. It's also packed.
Okay. It's also
the lower
packed,
floor is
correct?
packed. The upper floor is not.
Okay. Are we on the upper or lower floor?
Okay. Are we on the upper or lower floor?
I don't
Am I correct
know.
in thinking Raven would prefer less ruckus?
That's right. There's seating available in both areas. It's purely player's preference.
Yeah, player preference. So,
Quieter.
Okay.
Oliver?
I'll say
Where would...
Vicini. I'll say yeah. I'll say there's essentially not too many people, but it's enough people for Vicini to obviously be a little like shifting around the seat a little bit, kind of looking around. It's like all these people, they can be kind of antsy.
Understandable.
Everywhere we go, it's always people.
I can understand that. I'm antsy around dead things. Like the dead things that move.
I can deal with dead things.
Uh,
I'm okay with dead things. Dead things aren't looking at me.
The dead things.
is it because they look at you, or...
All these people. You can see her kind of looking around and kind of like fingers drumming on the table. Kind of, I'll say, the way they keep looking at me makes me think they want to fight.
Well, I mean, there's gambling here. You could probably go find out if they have betting for fighting.
No, it's just the way they look at me. I can tell the way that they're looking. They're looking at my general vicinity. They keep locking eyes. The eyes of someone who wants to fight.
If you wanted to put on a show for these folks, I think the two of us could fight. Someone could do a betting pool, and we all win.
I don't know if it...
That sounds more like a you and tag thing.
I mean, Vicini, you're strong.
Besides, we
I'm
don't...
strong. Tag's not making me pink, so I'm always good about that.
Yeah, but I know you. And punching you isn't the same as punching. She'll look over the banister. He's like, see that guy down there? See that guy?
Well, the one with the scar over his eye?
That guy, fuck that guy. You see him?
Why?
He looked at me when I first walked in here. He made eye contact. He nodded his head. I know what he really meant.
What did he really mean?
He meant that he wanted to fight to the death.
Not really. Not everyone wants to fight Vicini.
Then why did he come here to drink?
Because he came here to drink.
I'm about to say, you know what? I came here because I wanted to get drunk and I wanted to get smashed. But you know something? I got too many muscles, and these muscles won't let me get drunk.
You know what? I'll put. Alamir will extend his arm towards you. Put his elbow on the table, his arm at a slightly outward angle.
Oh, mate. I don't know. I don't know if you want to do that.
I'll say she's gonna. She'll look at you and she'll be like, are we shaking hands or?
He's wanting to arm wrestle. All hospital face palm.
I'm about to say she'll look at the arm, look at you. She's like, fuck yeah! Slam her hands down on the table.
Strength rolls. Not saved.
No athletics.
All hospital.
Pure strength. Not a saving throw, so no
Hospital.
proficiency.
Take
just
away
flat strength
both
on
mugs.
Okay. What were you saying Ahas was doing?
Like, take them off the table. Hey, Raph. Hey, Raph, could you, hey, look, can you take off the other two mugs? I don't want these to break. And if we're gonna pay for one thing that we break, we're gonna pay for the table.
I'll remove the mugs.
Thank you. I have a bad feeling about this.
It's not gonna go that badly.
You say that.
Freaking A!
If it's just straight strength, it's just.
So it is gonna go that bad.
So it is gonna go that badly.
Hold on a second. Hold on a second. It like stretches arm out after that, after it slams to the table. Do I really take damage?
For botching by that much? Yes.
Yeah, like that is almost like the scene in Kenshiro.
That is the, you feel, not enough to
Where
actually come
it's
out,
like-
but you feel your shoulder pop on impact when it goes down.
Okay, one second. Don't like me stretching his arm out. Here we go. I wasn't ready.
No. Hold on, you. I heard that pop.
I mean, normally I would not have you take damage, but when you botch by 10 plus, taking a little bit of damage, not.
What, a pop? I've
Yeah,
had worse things happen when I've fallen from the 5th floor of a building being chased by a horde. I'm good. I'm ready.
Okay, hold on. I'm popping your
Didn't
shoulder
pop out.
back
Just,
in,
you know, like when you crack your knuckles or something and it pops? That kind of pop.
Okay. Okay. It's like, if you must.
I really wish I could use athletics.
So do I, trust me.
Oh, yeah. That'd
I
be
was saying,
getting
bigger
into the
numbers for the same
30s.
effect. Because you both have expertise.
Oh, we both have expertise?
Mhm.
Okay.
I think the only difference is I get an extra.
I think the only difference is I get an extra D8.
As I can lose, but no damage.
Okay, one more time.
I love hearing us like groan in the back.
Olimar will take a swig of his drink. You know, you said you took it? You said you took the drinks?
I will at least like offer it back. It's like, drink up, buddy boy. You're going to need it for the pain.
Drink a bit of it. Set it down. Okay.
I think he's expecting you to to roll a 1 again.
Ah! Hold on. Okay, Yes! No, I have a question.
Truly.
I count as if I were one size larger for purposes of carrying capacity. I am carrying her hand, right?
No,
Okay.
you are not. If anything, with the way she's rolling, she's carrying your hand.
Fast hands is gonna help me here.
You
I mean, if you're trying to massage her arm
see, Oliver,
sexually, it might.
as-
but
Nah.
Allhus will put the tankard back in front of you, Alimer. You see, my friend, I am port bard. I am familiar with tropes and genres. You do not get into any kind of physical fight with people like Vicini.
Yeah, you do.
Not if you want to live.
I'm about to say she's like Catman is strong. Only reasonable cats and snakes to fight.
I believe you're thinking of mongooses.
You know, now just missing Shield Hero. Okay.
Oh,
You
Lord.
clearly won this time.
Actually,
But next time.
I'm actually fairly surprised I actually won that.
I have. I know you're a bit stronger than me. I have a 3 modifier with a score of 17. I figure yours is maxed out, So I thought we'd be like in the same league.
No. Well, I say it's 19 with a
Okay,
modifier of
yeah,
4.
yeah.
Like, yeah, I must say. So I only have like +1, but I must have +1, but my Constitution's maxed. So I say Constitution's ridiculous because I was like, I should probably have more Constitution than Strength because I have this feeling that Constitution is going to show up. Is going to show up more often than Strength.
But anyways. What about you, Elmer? We asked the senior her thing. You said undead. Anything specific about them?
He'll be silent for a moment, glance away, take another swig of his drink, and then refocus his attention. I had a bit of a Walking Dead issue back home. You know, a couple dozen, then a couple hundred, maybe a sibling or two.
Falling out of a 5-story building, being chased by a horde.
Yeah. It was actually kind of like this. And he'll essentially kind of explain like Resident Evil 2. in terms of the sheer volume of stuff that he had to deal with.
I don't think I've seen this one.
Oh, is this Greg saying he's not familiar with the reference?
No, I'm familiar with it. No, I'm familiar with it, but this is all us being like, I don't think I saw that one.
Yeah.
But by the sound of it, you're saying hundreds, so I'll take your word for it.
So, I mean, I didn't stay and fight them all.
Oh, no. No, understandable. It's more of getting away from them.
Yeah, I mean, at first, I thought it was just one of those. You see a few of them, and you're like, sometimes there's people doing weird stuff with magic or something, up to no good, and then,
Of course.
then one day it's, some bumps in the night.
Making trouble in the neighborhood. Got into one little zombie apocalypse and Mom got scared.
Said you're moving your auntie and uncle to Uranus.
Yeah. And that wasn't any that in some ways that wasn't as scary as when I was ambushed this one time. I'm going to be continuing to drink. Do I need to make another Constitution roll?
If you're not knocking him back and trying to get hammered, then it's not an issue.
Oh, okay. Yeah. Because zombies can find a way around walls and above walls. They're smarter than you might think, in the way that they don't know what they're doing, but they're smart. Like they'll climb each other to go over something. Walls, get the roofs, get through windows, pile up in elevator shafts. I don't quite know how that works.
Are we bringing stuff?
Is that Tag in the background? Do I hear Tag in the background?
What was
Do I hear
that?
Tag in the background?
She's on the toilet. She's on the toilet and then she's going to work. I'm just talking to her because I haven't seen her all day. So I'll be right back. I'll be right back.
But
This is a nautical campaign.
yeah,
She
it's
is in the
amazing what you can
head.
do.
Uh,
Yeah, it is amazing what one can do with magic and some quote-unquote lifeless things.
yeah, one of my siblings got turned into one, and that wasn't too pretty. He'll like be picking at the table with his claws.
If it's any consolation, I know the pain somewhat.
Did did you have a brother or sister or something that got turned into some sort of fearsome multi-limbed cyborg wielding brilliant blades?
No. But it was arguably worse. Did you ever hear of the land, of the dimension, of the planet called Vagrant? Planet, country, I can't remember which it was.
I can't say that I've heard of that.
I don't want to bore you with full details, but there was an entire family of my ilk, tieflings and such. I went by a different name at that point. We were a direct descendant of one of the demons of that realm. Direct bloodline. And we were damn proud of it. Thought we were invincible. So, I helped build an army of automatons, demons, cultists, and the like. And we tried taking on one of the biggest cities along the coast. Every bit of my family, cousins, uncles, aunts, my father, siblings. As far as I'm concerned, as far as I know, they're all dead, hunted down for what we did.
Sounds just as bad as what happened when we left them.
Strung up, crucified. Not crucified. Misfired. But yes, I like they had an old man find me and kind of turn my life around. But here we are, trying to fix problems for entire other place,
Well,
where the winds of fate take us.
maybe with the help of this gin, we can undo everything, or at least find the source and cause us all to unravel and things to be back like they once were.
Maybe. What do you two think? Vicini, luck? Any such things you think they can actually do that?
I think they drink too much. It's that tea. It has to be that tea.
I'll say, I thought that was you talking to. I thought that was you talking to him.
He was
not
talking to
me.
David.
Sorry.
Then he asked you to weigh in.
Yeah, apologies.
You blanked. You blanked out. Could you say that again?
Basically it was, what do you think? Do you think this gin is a real thing, or...
Well, I'll say either way, if this gin isn't a real, I must say if it is a real thing, then we get wishes, and if it's not a real thing, at least we had fun.
True. Well,
I'll say we. What else do we have to do if we not looking for coins and genies?
Find the people responsible, beat them up, and
Hear the
Last I remember,
lamentations of their loved ones. We are equal opportunity people killers here.
last I remember, there weren't that many stars to go to, so we just kind of picked a place, and this was one of the places.
It was the closest one, and the other ones were blinking out, from what I remember.
Then perhaps we should use the Jinn then to I imagine it's beyond its power to save an entire universe, but at least maybe forestall the plans of the Heartless, the what was it, the Darkstalkers?
Don't know.
If we can forestall it, then we have more time to defeat them. And if there's only one other place to go, it's not like it's going to be a mystery or anything.
It depends on the genie and how you phrase it. As Yult's, as just from my own knowledge of it, just scraping off at the top of my head, genies can do almost anything. It's more how you phrase it. The devil's in the details, as it were.
Yeah. I'm gonna get us some potato crisps. I'll go get some potato chips.
Fair enough. Now we're in the lull of the conversation where it's just like, well, shit.
This seems like a logical point to wrap, since we're coming up on 11 anyway. If you wish to continue it further, you do have the ability to do threads.
True. That was fun. I wasn't quite sure how talking around the table with our particular group was going to go, but that was pretty good there. Though when you said, have you heard of, my mind instantly went to, have you heard of the tale of Darth Vegas the Y?
Have you heard the... Actually, hold on. Hold on, I need to check something, because now it must be done.